Welcome back to Something to Think About. I'm your host, Errol Cooper. Tonight, we're exploring a phrase carved into countless gravestones across the world. Rest in peace. Three simple words: a blessing, a hope, and sometimes a warning. Where did it begin? The phrase rest in peace comes from the Latin saying requiescat in pace. It first was used in the 8th century as part of the Christian prayers for the dead. By the Middle Ages, it had become common on tombstones. It wasn't just a wish, it was a plea that the soul of the departed would find peace in the afterlife and not linger restless among the living. But here's the unsettling thought: what if the dead don't rest? What if peace never comes? There's a haunting story from a small village in Eastern Europe. A young soldier, restless and proud, died suddenly after a drunken fight. He was buried with the words "Rest in peace" etched in his stone. But the villagers whispered that peace never came to him. For weeks after his burial, strange things began to happen. Footsteps echoed on cobblestones at night. Windows rattled though the air was still. Dogs howled endlessly at the cemetery gates. One night, the gravedigger swore he saw the soldier himself, mud on his boots, eyes hollow, standing at his own grave. When they checked the site the next morning, the earth above the coffin had been disturbed, as if something had clawed its way upward. And though the grave was resealed, the villagers avoided that part of the cemetery forever. They said the soldier was proof of a curse. When a soul cannot find peace, rest in peace becomes a lie carved in stone. What is the lesson? Rest in peace is more than a phrase, it is a reminder of how important peace is, not only in death, but in life. As philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "He who lives with harmony in himself lives in harmony with the universe." If we spend our days restless, angry, chained to regret, how can we expect peace when our time is over? My final thoughts. Every tombstone carries the same wish: rest, and rest peacefully. But peace isn't something we can carve into stone after the fact. It is something we must build here while we are alive. Make peace with your choices, make peace with others, and most importantly, make peace with yourself. Because the last thing any of us want is to leave this world and carry our unrest into the next. This has been Something to Think About. I'm Errol Cooper. Until next time, may you live in peace so you can rest in peace.